Salam alaikum, girl bosses. Knocked Loose is back with his new track, Blinding Faith, and with it comes the announcement of their new album. Wow, how exciting, We last heard the Upon Lost singles, which I react to, but they got blocked. Oh well. And hey, I'm gonna need you to stop stroking it, because it's distracting. I'm trying to shoot a video here. That being said, Upon Lost singles, super sick. I really liked when they said, I am knocked loose. And it's kind of funny because that's not far off from the truth. That they did kind of say that. But let's do it. Blinding Faith. Let's hear what's up. I get to see him live. I hope you guys secured tickets to the upcoming Knocked Loose shows. Hey, who knows? Maybe there's still tickets left. Maybe. This is Blinding Faith. I don't know. It always gets me. Their videos are always so trippy, too. Ooh. Oh. I'm so surprised by how palatable Knocked Loose is to people. Because this is just so gnarly. Sometimes they have some like straight death metal riffs. But they're doing well. Damn! Damn! Yeah, damn! Oh, I saw brother. Do it again. Ah, no. He did it again. Brian Garris is kind of looking like Bogdan. I'm not gonna lie, with that cut. Inhale is crazy. Damn, dude. Oh, that was really sick with the music video at the end. You could see, so her blindfold gets taken off and she sees a pile of other blindfolds. So she's not the first. And, you know, the song's called Blinding Faith. So I find that, you know, quite poetic. But yeah, no, super sick song. I love that moment where, I can't remember the new guy, but like, you know, Isaac did his, and Brian did his, and then the other guy did his, and I thought that was quite wholesome, honestly, when they're all screaming together as a family, really sick riffs. It got pretty death metal at some moments. I really like that small moment with just like the leads. I don't know, anything just to spice it up, and I like how much spice Knocked Loose has. This style of hardcore where like Brian does like the more you know, the squeakier vocals. I feel like Knocked Loose is the only I'm gonna call it squeaky hardcore, squeakcore. Whatever. It's the only type of hardcore band that does that really sticks with me. I really like how he does that voice. I don't know if I mentioned that before. And it's not like, you know, that's all he does. He throws in some other stuff like that. Girthy inhale, and you got Isaac Hale in the back sometimes going, I'm here too. It adds for a nice amount of diversity, cool leads, cool effects. I feel like Yeah, production elements too. You know, they always got a little something to spice it up, which is really nice. For the longest time, I thought Knocked Loose was like a new band. I guess like by now it's been 9 years, right? I thought when their first release 2015. Oh, formed in 2013. I don't know. I guess at this point, 2024, those are bands that you know they've been around for a minute. But in my mind, I'm like, oh wow, they were formed yesterday. They were formed yesterday. But they're winning, and like I said at the start, it's kind of surprising to me how much they're winning. Like they played fucking Coachella. Like what? But it seems like I don't know. I don't even know if palatable is the right word because it seems like there a lot of people like metal, but it's just not the norm for some reason. But it really sticks with a lot of people. I feel like recently I met some people who might not, you know, appear alt. You know, I myself, I don't really come off as alt. I just wear funky shirts. But you know, I meet a lot of people, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I fucking love like Lorna Shore or like, you know, some like really intense band." I'm like, "Wow, you don't look it," and that's me profiling people. Look at me, I'm such a cop. But like, it's more popular than you might think. Like especially with like, you know, Demi Lovato loves Knocked Loose, loves Throne. I'm pretty sure Billie Eilish. Well, there was like a clip of Billie Eilish side stage when Knocked Loose was playing Coachella, vibing along like. There's just a lot of mainstream artists love metal, and it seems to be more popular than it's given credit for. And then you have a lot of people saying, "Oh, metal's finally popular. Metal's boosting in popularity." It's been popular for a very long time. You know. Think about in the '90s, Cannibal Corpse playing to fucking like people spread as far as the eye can see in Russia. Like I don't know. Like 90s death metal was popping the fuck off. Thrash has always popped off. And I don't know what happened to make it seem so unpopular. I don't know. Maybe it was just like that 2000s, the vibes brought by the 2000s. I feel like I don't know. Growing up, I feel like I encountered a few people here and there super into metal, more on the core side. But now I feel like I run into people more and more. Maybe that's just because my circle has increased. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Has metal stayed consistently popular? Is it resurging? What do you think? But I feel like a band like Knocked Loose getting the numbers they're getting. Has there ever been a hardcore band that like popped off as much? Was Dillinger? Is Dillinger ever like as popular as Knocked Loose is now? I don't know. And who knows? Maybe part of that is just, you know, the internet in parallel. Like a lot of people are getting exposed to bands when previously it would have been friends exposing them to stuff. So that element of worrying about being judged for your music taste, it doesn't really factor in as much anymore. So, you know, having grown up with the internet, you know, you see a lot of music videos just on your own. You get exposed to that on your own, and you don't have to like sort of be around your friends like, huh, that's kind of silly, isn't it? In the meantime, you're thinking like, oh, that's kind of nice, but you don't return to it because you're worried about being shamed. I don't know. In my mind, I feel like, you know, the internet could be a very valid reason for maybe metal appearing more popular. People are a little more open about it, finding community with more ease than they would pre-internet. But I don't know, even pre-internet, you know, metal was popping off. What do you guys think? Is it a metal renaissance, or was this always destined? Or just have people always been this passionate about the genre? I know I have, so I don't have that outside perspective, really. Curious what you guys think.